let's get into it.
Maurice was not. He's Alabama. Oh. Yeah, he couldn't do that without Maurice. Maurice always there. That was my first time having a dick in my mouth and a dick in my coochie.
Kimmie and Left is brother to brother, Martell. You don't think?
I didn't know that. He had a wife. He threatened me. He said, "You tell my wife I'm gonna come to you."
Today we are sitting here with the beautiful Chantel. How are you doing?
Yes.
In the flesh. The receipt that you all were asking.
Now that's Arian's first lie. Cause she sat up there and called the lady beautiful in her face. And then behind her back, she went around there calling her linebacker. Oh, by the way, this is Reality with DVD. How you doing? I didn't even greet it. I tell y'all what I was talking about. I'm talking about this interview with Chantel and Arian in Motel Hotel. Now I am gonna also attach the recap for the show to this video, but I just wanted y'all to hear that first lie. That's what everything went downhill for me from that. Now I'm not gonna show the whole video on my channel because my channel too small to be struggling. Okay, because she can't strike everybody because she don't know all of us and she don't know all of us that's playing it. But I'm gonna be definitely cautious on how I proceed with slap on now, like corn on the cob, chop mouth, Arian Kerr. Now let's get right on back into it.
Absolutely fucking amazing.
All right.
That's that Inez wine.
That's that Inez.
Now he passing out Inez wine and he don't drink.
Where you from?
That's weird, like Jennifer Lopez weird.
Alabama. I'm 31. I'm a Leo. Been living in Atlanta for the past 2 years, and yeah, just.
But she is a linebacker though. Look at that belly.
So
My belly ain't perked out like that. And I'm 50 and then I had 2 kids in my 40s.
So
God
I'm
dang.
here to get into it. So you know Marcel. How well do you know Marcel?
She don't know him that well because she later on in the video she gonna call him Marcel.
Where did y'all meet?
We met at a local bar.
Did y'all notice that Arian had on those same shoes she always wear? Martell. Well, hopefully she'll make a little money off this video and buy her some more shoes.
Yeah, what is your meaning when you say we got to know each other?
We hung out, we talked some shit.
At least Martell changed loafers and put on some socks.
So that day that y'all met, y'all hung out that day? Oh, so did he approach you or did you approach him? Like, did you think he approached you?
The unification of the side pieces. Ain't that so?
Y'all.
Not the same day, maybe like the next day.
Okay.
Like, we met at night, we met at a local bar, so he had to get home, I guess. I don't know, but I had to go home too, so we were just hanging out. The next day, we went out.
What y'all in a relationship at that time?
I'm not sure 100% what he had going on at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm completely single.
Okay.
In life, and I'm thinking this could be him.
Okay.
Martell, out of all the women that this man cheated with, this the only one you can find. Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
I thought that.
He was giving those type of vibes?
Yeah. Like, we was vibing so good.
Fair use commentary. Remember, everything I say is alleged in my very own opinion. Fair use allows me to use this video for commentating purposes. However, like I said, I'm going to be on the safe side. I'm not going to show it and I'm going to talk over it because of the fact that I don't want to be struck.
So you don't think he's handsome now?
You know.
No, he's a little smoother now than he was then because.
Ain't that smooth about the man?
Ain't that?
He just know how to talk good.
Oh, you got the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Okay. So that really won you over.
Yeah.
Was the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So within 24 hours.
That's what won you over with Martell, your mouth.
Okay.
He went in for the key.
So where did y'all see each other the next time?
Because he said you perform great fellatio, girl.
Business,
even with the braces on, so you are
I can't remember
talented.
the name. I think it's like Credit something, but it's right off of university. He has his own business.
Credit
and yeah, credit. Yes, that's absolutely that. That's
so. What does it look like in there, or what it like? Do you remember anything?
Now they just spiced it up.
Okay, but then what was it?
I know when you go in, they got this round table, different rooms. But we mostly talked and chilled at the round
If
table.
y'all don't think Tasha K had her hands on this, allegedly.
So within 24 hours, y'all was in another room having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. I mean, that's.
Was anybody else?
I'm not here to judge.
You shouldn't be here to judge because you a mistress too.
I'm the rich, yeah.
Okay.
Who? If you don't mind me asking.
Maurice, and then another time, Maurice's brother.
Micah? They all look alike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I'll let you.
So how many times, like, did you see Marcel?
A handful of times.
A handful of times.
When this girl gonna get some new shoes? These shoes just bothering me.
Basically.
Okay.
Shoe Dazzle will send you some shoes every month if you subscribe. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
On and off.
Okay. So what was the basic, like, did he take you out? Were y'all in public? Or were y'all just like at Credit One? Like, did y'all eat? Y'all was never in public.
At Credit One, we met at the club.
And so y'all was about fucking in Credit One.
We definitely was fucking at Credit One.
Okay.
Now, if your ears are sensitive,
Okay.
They was hanging out too.
this video is gonna have
that was a thing too.
Okay.
and this is an adult only channel
And
over
she
here.
not here.
Don't send
so,
your children
no,
around here.
We'll leave that at that. Yeah. We here to talk. You right. Okay.
We might pick her up next time.
Next time, part 2.
But I can't say she was there with me a couple times that we met at Credit One to talk to Maurice and Marcel. We was
See, she called him Marcel right there.
Oh, so
That's where they lost me, y'all.
basically.
I've heard about Credit One, but like this is the first time that I'm hearing like a story where I can be like, oh, okay, she told me. I just heard that was somewhere that they take women and obviously get it on.
Do they thing.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it wasn't no beds, but
Oh, Aaron, you been up in there before.
we figured it out.
So where
You
we
or at Holt and Holt, wherever you were.
Figure it out.
Where's your hush?
I'm saying you're supposed to.
Have we figured it out a couple times? I know. Hush, Marcel, stop. This not about us. Oh, Lord.
No, she did say this ain't about us, but she gonna make it all about us in the middle of this video.
The chair.
We never did it on the table. That would be good.
This girl is special. And I'm not talking about Marcel's old lady. I'm talking about Markel's old lady.
On the floor with some.
Y'all was on the floor?
It was,
Hey, that's the best sex.
No, it was more so like chair bend over type vibes, you know, like real quick prompting. Cause
I'm gonna need
it was quick. It was
a
nothing,
lie detector
like,
test.
nothing
I'm gonna have to have her go see more of y'all.
Pump. Got a nut. Gotta go.
Oh no! Did you fall in love with him?
I'm a person like people because I like people.
Yeah.
So I liked him. So
Okay.
I didn't judge him based on the fact that he was fat. I just chalked him to the fact that my coochie was good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Where they find this lady?
Yeah.
So, originally, when you first met him, did you
And I'm
know he was married?
using
Did he
lady
have a
loosely.
ring on?
I don't remember him having a ring on.
Okay.
Now,
But
Mr. Top Row, don't
when
wear
he
his
was
ring.
moving, I assumed, and
We saw that in last episode.
He had somebody.
And at the first
You
season.
didn't know he was married, but you just know that it was another significant other. Because he been with.
Baby, them
How long he
shoes
been with Tisha Martin?
that Arian got on.
16.
Oh, they bothering
Never
me.
take me anywhere other than that building. So,
Dang,
obviously,
Martell.
he had something going on. So, like, and then with him feeling like I got this business building, why would I get a room? Like,
But Martell, is that his business building? I didn't.
No, it's Maurice's.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Maurice's.
And you gonna let your brother use your to get a quick little pump.
Yeah, have a good time. That was the
majority of the
spot.
time, Maurice would be there. Actually,
So did you see Maurice with another woman?
Or
was he there?
Let me ask you this. Hold up. Wait a minute. So
Listen to that motel, hotel.
you mentioned a couple times Maurice
That Negro special,
you
like.
Maurice and you Marcel do something there.
we didn't do nothing then at the time. But with it being Maurice's building, I feel like Maurice was his lie, his alibi.
Oh,
Cause
Okay.
he couldn't.
That's what brothers.
Yeah, he couldn't do nothing without Maurice. Maurice is always there.
okay.
Okay. But Maurice wasn't necessarily there with a woman. Okay, that you seen.
He did meet a friend.
Oh,
Right. You did tell us
Whenever
that.
we would
Okay.
hang out, nah, like it would just be me, him, and Maurice. Maurice just be like chilling out in the front. I don't know. So I think there was a lot of together. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we together, we doing.
Now, Arian, you is real special. You is kind and you is not smart. Baby, if they were all together and this girl is a groupie jump off, you telling me that you don't think for 1 second that Motel Hotel Hope didn't try to get in on that ice cream? Shout out to the little rascal. Y'all, I cannot make this stuff up. I mean, this girl is special. You talking about do anything for a man. Woo. Mm-mm. That hook and that curve got this girl coochie going crazy. Going crazy. If you know, you know. These two belong together. They belong together. Woo! I cannot make this stuff up. Let's go. Let's keep on going with the whatever this is.
Business.
Okay.
That's what men do, though. That's what we do.
He'll go like
Stop.
Oh, my bad. Oh,
So-
you gonna edit that part out?
No, we're not. We're gonna keep it all. We're not editing nothing out, Martell. That's what men do.
That's what men do.
So men do what you mean. Like, elaborate a little bit. Tell us. That's what men do.
Well, I think a person who's cheating, they always got to have
an alibi.
an alibi. They gotta.
He know.
You got a brother. You got
He
a friend.
should
So what was your alibi with us? Like, what was it? What when we were dealing with each other back then? What was your alibi? What did you used to say?
I'm going to the gym.
I'm with Maurice. With Marceau. I'm with.
It makes sense.
With other guys.
That's what they did to each other.
Yeah, all right. We looked out.
And you didn't go home, right?
Oh.
You went home every night.
Every night.
Every night.
And I'm very.
And I was not trying to keep you.
So,
That's
so Aaron, you the upper echelon of side pieces, honey. You didn't try to
So
keep
how many
him.
times did you probably like you think you
You sent him home
seen
every night, girl.
Marcel,
That
but
makes you
lived in
special.
Birmingham, so you came here, right?
This went on for about a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't long. It was but it was long enough
Right.
to start liking him.
So in your mind, because like I'm gonna
She
be
likes
honest
him,
with
but
you.
she don't know his
She
name.
wanted him to be my man.
You did?
I did, but
How long did it take for you to realize that he was married? How long did it take for you to
Because he was
realize
moving weird. But see, y'all was at Credit One, so you knew that
So how
about
long did it take
quick,
for
girl,
you
because y'all went that
to realize-
corner.
I'm
Hold on.
not
Let
dumb.
me ask that question.
I'm not
Let
dumb.
me ask.
Right.
So how long did it take
You are
for
dumb.
to realize that
You are
Marcel was
dumb.
married?
I'm not dumb. I realized
You are dumb.
kind of like off the bat because everything he did was just so secretive. Like,
Okay.
he wasn't trying to do nothing else. Gonna charge his card or.
So you paid attention to all of that?
Yeah, I don't.
As a woman.
Like,
She said she wasn't dumb
He
again.
made sure that
Kinda
it
dumb.
was not wrong.
On the dumb side.
Be traced to him. If he did do something for me,
Yeah.
it had to come from somebody else. Whether it was money or I live in Birmingham, so he had to pay for me to come and visit. It had to come from somebody.
So-
He wasn't finna pay for it.
Yeah.
So he would like somebody else would be sending you money or
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
You familiar?
that's what married me and do because Marcel, remember that time I needed my car fixed? And I feel like Marcel sent the money. Marcel sent the money that you
That
sent.
was the first time he ever witnessed anything like that happening, but apparently he's been doing it for quite some time.
Y'all.
So, but it's just what we do.
Right,
We
right.
all got-
Because Marcel definitely, whatever it was.
Your single friend or
Well, I don't know the connection.
Marcel definitely was
Yeah.
he was trying to trip you up.
No, Martell asked him and Marcel sent it. Uh-huh.
Yeah. But no.
Send him
somebody
Melody
sent
this
me
money.
in situation every single time, or it was forwarded. It
Look
was
at this
never
nigga up
direct.
here.
So
Spending money on this
He didn't want no paper
Try
trail for
mouth
his white
ass here
t-shirt to
with
go back
Melody's
and be
money.
able to
right.
look and see. Because I remember
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
He used to that. He used to it.
So, okay, what made you wanting to continue to deal with him even if you felt like he had somebody else or he was married? Like, what was it that you felt like, I'm going to keep fucking with
It
him?
was a thrill. On top of that, too, I move off the fact that what you got going on with your spouse ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
You supposed to be responsible and
Because you took those vows and at a point in time in my life, I felt like that too. And then I kind of grew up.
ain't got nothing to do with me. So with me as a woman, Carmen Crazy as a woman, especially a single woman who ain't got no kids, I live my life, and you don't owe me no respect, but you owe
No
me
respect.
If you disrespecting her, that's not my problem.
Hold up. Wait a minute. No respect. Even Aretha Franklin wanted RESPECT. What in the hell? Child. And then she said she wasn't dumb, and she said that several times. Child. Ooh. Okay, let's continue.
And I always felt like whenever a woman get mad about a man cheating, you should always go after the man. Why are you going after the woman?
Because they don't always blame the woman. Because they still ultimately want their family, because it's like,
fight for your family, don't fight us. Like me, I ain't do nothing. I'm just existing. And then on top of that too, when I came into the situation, I didn't know he was married. But then when I found out, I'm like, okay,
you was a little too deep in it already.
Yeah, like fix it, figure it out. And then he like, well, I'm not leaving my wife. Cool, but
so y'all had those conversations and he told you like, I'm not leaving, or you didn't even expect him to.
I didn't want him. Period. I was just enjoying
what it was at the time.
Being great, like it was fun. It was, you know,
Was he
so fun?
He was making me feel.
See, he didn't respect you, because he didn't take you to Africa. I didn't hear you mention Africa not one time. So that's who I want to know. I want to know the lady that was special enough to go to Africa, the one he took overseas. This right here, this some local shit. Bring her on the screen. The one from Africa. Yeah, we say her in Mississippi. Okay? I know how to say her. But it's just so much with our accents that we could just roll off the tongue with her. Okay? Chill out. We got this. By the way, everybody has their thing, okay? Okay, Boston. Okay.
Good enough for me to.
Okay, Maryland. Conversation. Shout out to Kimmy.
Pull up and be like, hey.
And be at credit one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
Okay.
be at credit one.
Right, but no bed. Because now thinking back, I know you like, no bed at credit one.
Right, it's a whole.
But you know, we live and we learn and we grow.
It's the spot now.
Nah,
Hush, Martel Hope.
Them chairs.
Nah.
I know you like them chairs, and I know that be hurting my down.
I've never.
Have you ever been to Credit One?
Yeah, for credit purposes.
So have you ever brought a woman to Credit One, Martel?
No.
You've never brought a woman to Credit One?
No, never.
Okay.
Yeah, never. Oh.
Motel, you a walking mattress. You done took them somewhere though.
What's you?
Stop before they be on the podcast with a receipt next. Talk about
No.
got do sitting there.
They can't unless they go live.
And you stop bringing me around them. I don't know what the dynamic changed or whatever, but you stop bringing me around them.
I mean, you got a little too serious.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was doing a little too much.
Oh, look at them. They're in love.
Enough of us.
Enough of us, Martel. We're not here for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the Vegas trip. Let's talk about Vegas. Martel?
Oh, I'm sorry. So let's pull out of Credit One and let's go to
Not pull out.
Right.
And I met you in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think Marcel, he flew you out.
Yeah, he did.
Marcel flew out.
So pause. So when he flew you to Vegas, he had somebody else get your flight. He had somebody else send you what was it?
No, he had my flight information directly sent to me through the airlines.
Okay.
So, literally, he do a good job in that.
Being tracked.
Yeah, being tracked.
I mean, that's what you got to do when you married.
Right. So,
and I hate to.
No,
it's not about us.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I don't want to talk about that. Let's get back to when y'all met. Okay. Vegas. Tell us about the Vegas trip. So, Martel, first of all, who was on the trip?
Me, Marcel, and Maurice. We were on the trip in Vegas. And,
okay.
Yeah. I went there.
Why did y'all go? What was like?
To gamble, to have a good time.
What did y'all tell your wives? What did you tell your wife?
We going to Vegas. It ain't too much to say.
It was a guy's trip.
Yeah.
What did you tell me? You laughing?
Why did he have to tell you anything?
Baby?
Trick.
I don't remember.
You don't remember what you told me.
I know. I'm going to Vegas.
Y'all all was in a room together? How did that work out?
It was me, Maurice, and Marcel.
Marcel
in the same room.
Marcel.
And he had his own situation.
You had your own room with your own bitch.
He had no, he didn't have a bitch. He came to gamble. He gambled
the same thing I did today.
He gambled majority of the time, and then he showed his face when we was like kind of exploring and stuff. But for the most part, Martell was nowhere to be found. I'm not gonna lie to you, he was not. But when he was supposed to be there, I promise you, he was there, and I really do.
That's a mini red flag, but we'll talk about that later. So,
hold on, you missed what she said. She said what? You missed what she said.
She said you were nowhere to be found, Martell.
But then what?
But what?
I said when I needed him to be there, or when he's supposed to be there, he was there. Like, it's certain things that happen.
Getting in on that ice cream.
I appreciate that he was there.
So tell me about something that happened that you appreciate that he was there.
So we ventured out from Vegas.
Okay.
And we went to Ross. I went to Ross.
Okay.
But I remember I wanted something in particular that I wanted to purchase.
Okay.
And I was going to purchase my shit. I didn't care.
Okay.
And then Martell was like, "You flew out here. You need to make her pay. You need to pay for your stuff. My stuff. Why is she paying for her stuff?" And my son was like, it kind of threw him off, and he was like, "Okay," he did it, but
he would have done Monaco. You can't expect.
He wasn't trying.
He wasn't manager of Monaco, Martell.
So you can't expect to be paid. Yeah.
I mean, but if you flew me out here,
right?
My flight.
And see, Martell had enough sense to know to be like paid for, like Martell knew.
But also, he knew what he had going on, so he was also like, "You got her out here. Why is she paying for her own shit? Like, they don't make
sense." So
sense."
y'all was at Ross together,
right?
And he acting like he didn't want to pay.
Girl.
And Martell stepped up and
Marcel.
Yeah, there she go calling him Marcel again.
And then he had his own situation.
You had your own room with your own bitch.
He has
Now Motel had his own situation.
He gambled
the same thing I did today.
He gambled majority of the time, and then he showed his face when we was like kind of exploring and stuff. But for the most part, Martell was nowhere to be found. I'm not gonna lie to you, he was not. But when he was supposed to be there, I promise you, he was there, and I really do.
That's a mini red flag, but we'll talk about that later. So,
hold on, you missed what she said. She said what? You missed what she said.
She said you were nowhere to be found, Martell.
But then what?
But what?
I said when I needed him to be there, or when he's supposed to be there, he was there. Like, it's certain things that happen that I really, really do appreciate that he was there.
So tell me about something that happened that you appreciate that he was there.
So we ventured out from Vegas.
Okay.
And we went to Ross. I went to Ross.
Okay.
But I remember I wanted something in particular that I wanted to purchase. Okay. And I was going to purchase my shit. I didn't care. Okay. And then Martell was like, "You flew out here. You need to make her pay. You need to pay for your stuff. My stuff. Why is she paying for her stuff?"
Well, isn't Martell just an upstanding gentleman? He's telling Marceau to pay for his whole stuff. He is so special. He is so respectful. But we not gonna play. He paid for Arian's stuff with Melody's money. Bob the Builder without a builder's license. Have you paid for anything for Arian since you and Melody broke up? That's what I want. Are you over there paying rent now? Because the word on the street is she's still riding around in that same dusty BMW you bought her 8 years ago. Word on the street is, and what I can see with my own eyes, is that she's still wearing the same shoes to every event that's special to her. Did you buy her some shoes? That's what I want to know. Those are the questions that I need answers to. Now, moving right along. Get back into the interview.
It kind of threw him off, and he was like,
Marcel sound like he pretty smart. He's like, I ain't buying these side bitches nothing. Get on down, Mr. Tom, bro.
But if you flew me out here,
right?
My flight.
And see, Martell had enough sense to know to be like paid for, like Martell knew.
But also, he knew what he had going on, so he was also like, "You got her out here. Why is she paying for her own shit? Like, they don't make sense."
So y'all was at Ross together,
right?
And he acting like he didn't want to pay.
He can't pay for anything at Ross.
Martell stepped up and been like, "Pay," and he paid Martell.
Ross is pretty reasonable.
No, he did, but if he wouldn't have said nothing,
he wouldn't have.
It wasn't like they was at Bloomingdale.
Like, what? But also, Martell was like, when you had
Versace store,
Vegas,
they were at Ross.
She entertaining you. Why would
that's
you
like the TJ Maxx of TJ Maxx's and Marshalls, if you will.
I was fucking with him because I fuck with him. Like, I'm not a money hungry female. Like, I fuck with people because I fuck with them in the vibes and stuff like that. So me paying for my own stuff wasn't like end of the world thing.
Ooh, hint.
But he was at the club, and a white guy tried to talk
Up at
to
the
me.
club.
My son saw the white man wanted me, and I was like, "Go have fun." And I'm like, I'm not sure what type of woman you used to, but you flew me out here. I'm respectful. I'm not gonna go entertain another man. When I came out.
Girl, Marcel flew you out there to get his thing licked on. And for you to take it up the butt. Because Tisha probably don't. You see what I'm saying? He didn't fly you out there for you to buy you stuff. He didn't fly you out there he treated you just like a P-tooth. So that's why he was like, go and have fun with the white man, because when the white man get done with you, we gonna do what we do. Girl, here we go. Listen to you.
Entertain you.
Did that make you feel some type of way? Because I wish we would be together, Martell. You wouldn't even be doing all that though. You about irritated.
It was very
Say what?
Crazy, Martell.
Very much so. Well, it depends on
Martell is still begging to be with his ex-wife.
No, it was a white.
I'm not being with a very wealthy white man, Martell. Stop playing.
Look, I'm a very respectful woman.
Or maybe you
money
mean
from you.
Don't play.
I'm not gonna just.
I think she wearing those shoes on purpose, Ariana, to irritate me.
So I felt very disrespected when he even offered that to be an option to even go do it.
He's probably trying to see your vibe. He's trying to see if you were going to do it. I think it was like a test. And I think you passed the test.
Even if it was a test, why would you offer that?
Y'all see how tight Martell's shirt is?
Because see,
That don't make sense.
I think
y'all was up at credit one without a bed.
So he thought
Melody, you gonna have to start doing the same thing that my friend does with her son. When she sends her son to his dad, she packs, only clothes that are sent back with him that he bought. You're going to have to stop sending those fancy items over there that you bought for your children. Because Martell is still squeezing in Tank's clothes. I'm just saying. He wants to wear Versace and Gucci. And he can't afford that anymore now that you left him. So stop sending the finest of the fine over there with little baby Tank. Send him clothes back that Martell bought him. Probably clothes that, he bought when y'all were married, because he probably ain't been able to buy him nothing since. But that's neither here nor there. Tell him to take him to Ross. And tell him that to send those Ross clothes over with you, so you could send them back when his 7 days start. Well, hopefully this 7 days on, 7 days off, Miss is going to end once they get a hold of this revenge tape and stuff, and he go to jail. That's all. Let's get back into the video. I just had to say that because, baby. Okay, let's go.
Yep. If that's because bullshit. So he thinking she didn't even made me get a hotel. And we've been at credit one without the bed. So I'm gonna just see what she on. She might.
Why is she worried about being thing without the bed?
You don't think it was a test and she passed the test? Like I'm a respectful woman.
But Martell, so okay, wait. Forget all that. Why was you in the same room with Maurice and Marcel? Like, I don't understand. Like, Martell had his own room. Like, were you comfortable? Like, what's up?
Excuse me. We had been out the whole entire day. So when it's time to go to bed, I'm not really thinking that.
Ooh, they cheat. Them, baby.
So I'm like, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got drunk.
Those Scott brothers are cheap. Cheap.
And then Maurice. I didn't have sex with Maurice. Like, it was...
Oh.
So Marcel got up and then Maurice came and started...
So it's like, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That was what was supposed to happen. Now we're here.
Did y'all use protection?
I can't.
Real got it.
I can't.
Now, look who asking about protection.
We drank. Like, I really honestly, I can't remember.
This chick got a little Miles Morales out the deal.
Back and not even sure if y'all use protection.
Right.
Okay, so Let's go back. At Credit One.
We did.
And several
Okay.
surgically removed babies.
Okay.
But she asking about protection.
Mindset and me being lit. I'm pretty sure we did because they are so
So Martell, they sneak in there?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Martell, did you sneak in there?
Yeah.
Martell was gambling the whole time. I'm trying to tell you.
With a gambling problem.
What were you doing in Vegas? What did you do in Vegas?
See how she turned this interview on Martell?
And what else, Martell?
I went to the club.
You okay?
He went to the club with us.
Yeah. Were you with any women in Vegas?
He went
Did you?
It's not about me.
She's asking these questions because she want to make sure that she's the only other woman. Well, baby, it's clear that you are not the only other woman, Arian. He just used protection on the other one, allegedly. Girl, bye. Ooh, just like you allegedly wearing the same shoes that you wear in every picture. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back into the interview.
Shit, y'all. Part 2.
I'm really trying to tell you. I really remember. We all went to the club, all 3 of us.
Okay.
But after the fact, when we decided to go to the room, Martell disappeared. He has our room, our situation.
Yeah.
I really do believe he went back down. Keep in mind, we was in Caesar's Palace. I'm not sure if you know, but Caesar's Palace has a whole casino downstairs. He went
No shit.
while we was like turned. So
That's me. Very chill.
no, like he was there when I needed him to be there. But when it was time,
Martell is really trying to play up this thing that he was loyal to side chick number 1. If he was so loyal to you, then he wouldn't have even played that game, allegedly, with Sheree. You telling me, even if they were playing, he shared that hook and curve with Sheree. I bet Sheree was saying, don't touch me, don't touch me. No. He shared that hook and curve. Believe that.
like turn up, he mind his own business. Like he was not there to entertain nothing we had going on.
Mm-hmm.
But he did put Marcel in his place a couple times. As far as him not looking out for me.
Finally, she gets his name right.
Martell is a ladies' man. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like every time I had to come out my
Ladies'
house,
man.
Marcel was like,
What the fuck? Okay.
It just didn't make
Ladies'
sense.
man is
Like,
not a compliment, honey.
If she had to pay for something, that's stupid. Like,
Take care of it. That's it.
Ladies' man just mean a gentlemanly like hoe.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a fancy word for a gentleman hoe.
Why are you so stuck on what I did in Vegas?
Because, Martell, we're just having an open conversation, so we just want to talk about everything. If we're going to be honest. We're going to be honest, so if you were with a woman in Vegas or whatever the case may be, we're going to talk about it.
I tell you something some real shit. If he was cheating,
Well, who?
listen, he was faithful to both of y'all. Like, for that trip. He was
A
not
faithful
doing
cheater.
nothing extra.
But she said she's not done.
Been faithful to me.
Yes, you would.
But how, Martell?
Were you faithful to me?
Of course, baby.
You told me you
Of course, baby. Of course, baby. We don't got
ain't doing nobody in 10 years.
Right. I told you that, baby.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
Moving right along.
What an idiot.
Where are we?
I'm sorry if I started something.
Oh, you didn't start nothing, girl. Mm-mm. So, let me ask you this. Did you ever get the impression that he was going to, like, leave his wife for you, or that wasn't even in your mind? Like, you wasn't...
I was just enjoying the good time.
Yeah.
It felt good. It was fun. He looked good.
But what was fun about fucking at Credit One all the time and not going on a date? Because, see, the beginning of us, we had good times. We traveled and traveled and traveled and traveled.
Oh, Alpha mailing this money.
Did we?
Did we?
Did we, Martell?
Yeah, we did. We used to fly every day.
Right. I mean, that was just the beginning of us. Like, so I enjoyed.
We were dating. Yeah, honestly, we were dating.
We were dating.
To eat all
It
the
was
time.
not the same.
Before people knew, who we were very much, very, very public. Nobody knew. You know what I'm saying? So
Very much private and nobody.
yes, very much. You could, looking at us, you couldn't tell what we had going on. Just people like
Oh, an experienced side chick.
like
Oh,
you
area.
you were happy with Credit. Like, why didn't you?
I don't care, so that's why I hit different.
And then you caught on to the fact that he was married, so you already knew y'all wasn't going to Bridge Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't live here. She's so stupid. You're on Bridge Street, everybody see you.
What?
But no, girl.
Did you get to be seen, or it's like you didn't give a fuck?
I didn't care because, honestly, when in the beginning of talking to somebody, you know where it's going, that wasn't like something that I was like, so stingy that he didn't plan up for me to come see him. So that's how you know that I liked him. Like, it was just straight up, hey, I'm here. And he like, oh shit, I'm gonna see you. Like, he was.
So it seemed like to me like neither one of y'all made
20 women.
No.
Producer 20 women. This right here is a mix.
Get what he can out of
This right here.
Without putting the money
Everything
in.
about
That's
this
what I
is a mix.
Yeah.
Which ultimately
So you got 19 more women to go.
Not want to pursue him or follow him like that.
Yeah.
Because he act real cheap.
Yeah.
Well, he got a lot of kids and a wife, so sometimes they be cheap, girl.
I mean, well, when you ain't making as much money, you don't get the money go. So it's like you had money too, and then the wife ain't working, so you can't give money.
That's why they so happy to be on TV making up shit. What's your communication with Marcel today? Like, do y'all still communicate? Have you talked to him?
Wanda. Wanda.
We haven't been talking.
You better go get him. You see, Melody is your wrong target. There go your target right there in them same shoes.
Before we get to that,
You can tell she bought her shoes on the box.
for the communication not to be steady. You know how it was, like what?
Or is it out the box? Don't. What's your line, Wanda Jean? Don't trust a woman that buy her shoes out the box. Oh, okay. These are out the box shoes right here. I'm just saying. Get back into the interview.
Money on that trip that I shouldn't have had to spend. Like I said, Martell stepped in a lot as far as saying like you wrong, and so I had to threaten him.
What was the threat?
When I got back,
I fast forwarded this. I can't take it no more.
Our relationship out of Martell, it was what it was when we were together. I had just got out of a 5-year relationship.
I'm in this place in my life where I feel like everybody cheat. And I understand why people cheat. And I feel like people need to learn how to be more honest. I'm not in the business taking nobody man. But also, I'm not finna fight a bitch. He don't owe me no respect. He owe you respect.
He owe you respect too,
though. He owe me is a time and a motherfucker.
But I still feel like
Seriously.
if you're sexually active with a man, he owes you some respect. You don't think so?
Well, I feel like, yeah, he owes me respect.
Because it's like, I mean, he owes you respect. I mean, okay.
You are separating respect from truth. I could be respected, but also without being truthful. The same thing could be the same. It could be the truth at the same time. That happens all the time. That means respect me, do everything in his power to like be there for me.
Motel.
I prefer my man to tell me the truth. If you know you're a cheater, if you know you be doing this, that, and the other.
Okay.
I'm gonna respect you.
1 out of the 20 that was intelligent. Or is this a regular right here?
So,
do you believe all men cheat?
Absolutely.
Do you, Martell?
Well, not all men. A good 90%.
Martell, do you believe all men cheat?
I believe a good 90%.
Martell,
including himself.
Do you believe all what you believe?
I don't believe all men cheat. I don't believe, just like I don't believe all women cheat, but a big portion of men cheat, and a great percentage of men cheat. Not everybody though.
Stop. I will tell you, I think about a good 95% of women are honest and truthful. A good 5% cheat. Men, though, on the other hand, no, I'm just saying because
Martell, yes.
No, because I don't lie to you. I became
because remember, Arian is a faithful side chick.
Yes. So that's where the 5% come in because a lot of
loyal
don't want to cheat. We want to be faithful. We want
loyal and kind to those braces in her head.
My personal experiences.
Oh.
It came off of me experiencing stuff. Me also, I was a dancer for a little bit. So there's a lot of men
like
I met.
Dancer, like stripper.
Yeah. So I got to meet a lot of men who was married who come and literally tell me straight up, I don't think I could tell my wife that I'm coming to the strip club, even though that's not technically cheap.
Yeah.
Like so many men don't know how to even.
Wait a minute.
They don't.
Now, her stomach is bothering me. I'm just gonna let you know that. But there are things out there that she could have worn that would camouflage this better. Okay? Because Didn't you see Neil Long with the Skims on? You couldn't go around there to Ross and get you some Skims or a Skims substitute down to the Ross. Some shapewear, something. Why is that belly hanging over her pants like that? That's bothering me. Let's just like Ariana's shoes and her braces. But let's continue.
Being honest.
Yeah, be honest and talk out that stuff. But us women, let me tell you straight up, baby, I'm gonna cheat on you tomorrow. You might be on some ha 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 ha. We can go some dead ass. Like, we gonna cheat you for real.
What happened with you, Martell?
No, that was you. You told me before that she gonna cheat on me. But go ahead.
I mean, if she said it,
believe it.
For what advice would you give another woman who's dealing with a married man but she didn't know?
For me, I didn't know that he had a wife. So
Okay.
at first, like, we dealt with each other almost like a year. And so I didn't know that he had a wife. My feelings was like very hurt.
Now, mind you, I don't know if I fast forwarded through that part or not. I'll just tell you about it. Marceau threatened to take her off the earth if she told Tisha. So I'm not sure if that's the part I fast forwarded through or not. But just trust me, it was said.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I guess, but too, when you found out, it's a little too late.
It was too late to the point where I'm looking for a husband. You know, I wanna have kids, and
Did y'all have good chemistry?
It was amazing, as if he was supposed to be the person for me. And I just knew
my
that
goodness.
we had something, but we never had anything at all.
You wanted legs and help somebody like that?
That really hurt me.
So let me ask you this: had he sent you the money from Vegas, would you have continued
without threats?
Had he sent you the money from Vegas, would you have continued to deal with him?
Yeah, because I'm not a money hungry person. I just kind of felt
Clearly. With that outfit you have on, it's not hiding your fat front out belly.
Take care of. So for me to have to go out my way to beg for $200 that I spent to come see him, absolutely. But I realized like a lot of men don't respect women who are not after their finances. Like if you want them women, it hit a little different. So yeah, he thought I was playing, but it was always serious.
Well, we really want to thank you for reaching out.
She reached out.
I hope that we have created a safe place for women who.
Now you know you lying, right?
Men,
I know you know you lying.
Just whatever situation that you did, and we just want to thank you so much for coming to sit down. The table is open.
Okay, now let's get into Saturday's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. What did y'all think about that interview? I think Martell may have did this interview before the show because he wasn't in this episode, I don't think. So he had to do something to get paid off of. Child. Let's go. So the episode opens up and we're back at the barnyard party. And Melody and Maurice sit down and have a talk to the side.
Regarding you and, you know, what took place with the DUI and all of that. I felt it was irresponsible. It was embarrassing and disappointing. And I felt like the response the day after could have been more appropriate versus it seemed like it was right back partying. Hey, bottles back up again. You know what I'm saying? Like you have in this friend circle, from the beginning, always come off as the one who is the most level-headed, you know what I'm saying? The most intelligent.
One who makes decisions and forms his opinion based off of information that he actually knows.
However, for me too, it's a personal feeling for me because I lost my grandmother to a drunk driver.
Hey, let me stop you there. Do you know anything about what actually happened that day?
The report, unless the report from the police is false.
Okay. Tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were
No,
there?
tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were
I
there?
was the only one there. That's why I know you don't know any information.
There wasn't an officer there?
Oh, he wasn't there.
So how can an officer do
Oh,
that?
you know that he doesn't know what happened either.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Your tone right now is very, very becoming very
to the point of causing a bigger problem. However, we gonna keep it cute. We gonna keep it cute while you express your opinion.
I'm saying what you're doing is projecting.
I'm not projecting.
On me.
No,
That's
I'm
exactly
saying,
what you just
I'm
did.
not projecting it.
The loaded statement that you said that your grandmother passed because of that, you've associated that with me. And that ain't say, what you just did is you attacked my character to my face and behind my back. That's who you are.
But I calmly started this conversation sharing with you, hey, I know
No,
everybody
you started
gonna
with
talk.
attacking me.
No, I said,
That's
I know
absolutely
everybody's
what you
talking. I
did.
said, hey, you know I'm a straight shooter. I'm gonna talk to you. I said, I know everybody's
You said
talking.
I'm a straight
so
shooter.
let
I'm
me
gonna start
tell you.
attacking you. I'm gonna tell you all the stuff I said behind your back. I said,
okay.
I'm gonna tell
Now
everything.
Now you're
No,
being
this
attacked,
is what you said, Mel. You're attacking me.
I'm not. Get your husband. You know what? I'm gonna go get me something more to drink.
What?
I can't do it. You know I ain't attack you.
I'm gonna tell you to your face all of the attack words that I said behind your back.
I'm attacking you.
You said, I'm gonna say to your face all the attack words I said to your character behind your back. That's exactly
I haven't even used the word character
No,
tonight.
no.
Watching Mel and Maurice go back and forth and Kimmie watching this tennis match, one would think jump in and say something to stand up for your man. And I can tell that she's pissed. But I think sometimes we just rather just like let it be when it comes to Melody, because it's a never-ending cycle. We get nowhere, we get no resolve, we get no resolution, and it's like it's an old dance that nobody wants to play along with anymore.
So let me tell you, Kimmie, before you got here, Maurice's tone became very to the point. I had to say, hey.
No, my tone was the same way that you came at me.
All right.
You started a bunch of negativity. I was doing all right.
My tone was the way I came at you?
Yes, your tone.
No, do that.
It was the condescending manner. That's what it was. Me and Melody stand where we always stood, right? I understand where she's coming from. She's hurt right now. She's still looking for love, looking for healing. She speaks all the time about being peaceful, yet there's a lot of negativity that comes out around. It is like the cloud of dust.
Regarding you and, you know, what took place with the DUI and all of that. I felt it was irresponsible. It was embarrassing and disappointing. And I felt like the response the day after could have been more appropriate versus it seemed like it was right back partying, hey, bottles back up again. You know what I'm saying? Like you have in this friend circle, from the beginning, always come off as the one who is the most level-headed, you know what I'm saying? The most intelligent.
One who makes decisions and forms his opinion based off of information that he actually knows.
However, for me too, it's a personal feeling for me because I lost my grandmother to a drunk driver.
Hey, let me stop you there. Do you know anything about what actually happened that day?
The report, unless the report from the police is false.
Okay. Tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
No, tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
I was the only one there. That's why I know you don't know any information.
There wasn't an officer there?
Oh, he wasn't there.
So how can an officer do that?
Oh, you know that he doesn't know what happened either.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Your tone right now is very, very becoming very
to the point of causing a bigger problem. However, we gonna keep it cute. We gonna keep it cute while you express your opinion.
I'm saying what you're doing is projecting.
I'm not projecting.
On me.
No,
That's exactly what you just did.
I'm not projecting.
The loaded statement that you said that your grandmother passed because of that, you've associated that with me. And that ain't say, what you just did is you attacked my character to my face and behind my back. That's who you are.
But I calmly started this conversation sharing with you, hey, I know
No, you
everybody gonna
started with
talk.
attacking me.
No, I said,
That's
I know
absolutely
everybody's
what you
talking. I
did.
said, hey, you know I'm a straight shooter. I'm gonna talk to you. I said, I know everybody's
You said
talking.
I'm a straight
so
shooter. I'm gonna start attacking you. I'm gonna tell you all the stuff I said behind your back. I said, I'm gonna tell everything.
Now you're being attacked, Maurice.
This is what you said, Mel. You're attacking me.
I'm not. Get your husband. You know what? I'm gonna go get me something more to drink. I can't do it. You know I ain't attack you.
I'm gonna tell you to your face all of the attack words that I said behind your back.
I'm attacking you.
You said, I'm gonna say to your face all the attack words I said to your character behind your back.
That's exactly. I haven't even used the word character tonight.
No. Watching Mel and Maurice go back and forth and Kimmie watching this tennis match, one would think jump in and say something to stand up for your man. And I can tell that she's pissed. But I think sometimes we just rather just like let it be when it comes to Melody, because it's a never-ending cycle. We get nowhere, we get no resolve, we get no resolution, and it's like it's an old dance that nobody wants to play along with anymore.
So let me tell you, Kimmie, before you got here, Maurice's tone became very to the point. I had to say, hey.
No, my tone was the same way that you came at me.
All right.
You started a bunch of negativity. I was doing all right.
My tone was where I came at you?
Yes, your tone.
No.
It was the condescending manner. That's what it was. Me and Melody stand where we always stood, right? I understand where she's coming from. She's hurt right now. She's still looking for love, looking for healing. She speaks all the time about being peaceful, yet there's a lot of negativity that comes out around. It is like the cloud of dust.
Regarding you and, you know, what took place with the DUI and all of that. I felt it was irritable. It was embarrassing and disappointing. And I felt like the response the day after could have been more appropriate versus it seemed like it was right back partying, hey, bottles back up again. You know what I'm saying? Like you have in this friend circle, from the beginning, always come off as the one who is the most level-headed, you know what I'm saying? The most intelligent.
One who makes decisions and forms his opinion based off of information that he actually knows.
However, for me too, it's a personal feeling for me because I lost my grandmother to a drunk driver.
Hey, let me stop you there. Do you know anything about what actually happened that day?
The report, unless the report from the police is false.
Okay. Tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
No, tell me what information you know.
Why don't you tell me you were there?
I was the only one there. That's why I know you don't know any information.
There wasn't an officer there?
Oh, he wasn't there.
So how could an officer do
that?
Oh,
you know that he doesn't know what happened either.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Your tone right now is very, very becoming very...
to the point of causing a bigger problem. However, we gonna keep it cute. While you express your opinion.
I'm saying what you're doing is projecting.
I'm not projecting.
On me.
No,
That's exactly what you just did.
I'm not projecting it.
The loaded statement that you said that your grandmother passed because of that,
yeah.
You've associated that with me. And that ain't say, what you've just did is you attacked my character to my face and behind my back. That's who you are.
But I calmly started this conversation sharing with you, hey, I know
no,
everybody
gonna talk.
No, you started
with attacking me.
No, I said, I know everybody's talking.
I
said, hey, you know I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to talk to you. I said, I know everybody's talking.
You said I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to start attacking you. I'm going to tell you all the stuff I said behind your back. I said, I'm going to tell everything.
Now you're being attacked, Maurice.
This is what you said, Mel. You're attacking me.
I'm not. Get your husband. You know what? I'm going to go get me something more to drink. I can't do it. You know I ain't attack you.
I'm going to tell you to your face all of the attack words that I said behind your back.
I'm attacking you?
You said, I'm going to say to your face all the attack words I said to your character behind your back. That's exactly.
I haven't even used the word character tonight.
No.
Watching Mel and Maurice go back and forth and Kimmie watching this tennis match, one would think jump in and say something to stand up for your man. And I can tell that she's pissed. But I think sometimes we just rather just like let it be when it comes to Melody, because it's a never-ending cycle. We get nowhere, we get no resolve, we get no resolution, and it's like it's an old dance that nobody wants to play along with anymore.
So let me tell you, Kimmie, before you got here, Maurice's tone became very to the point. I had to say, hey.
No, my tone was the same way that you came at me.
All right.
You started a bunch of negativity. I was doing all right.
My tone was where I came at you?
Yes, your tone.
No.
It was the condescending manner. That's what it was. Me and Melody stand where we always stood, right? I understand where she's coming from. She's hurt right now. She's still looking for love, looking for healing. She speaks all the time about being peaceful, yet there's a lot of negativity that comes out around. It is like the cloud of dust.
Yeah. So now Marquez comes to the table and everybody is at the table. Marquez is following people around looking goofy. So he and Ken have their conversation. So they start off, you know, what's up, man? And the thing about it, y'all really need to stop. I don't know if it was because security was there or y'all need to stop being that Ken Hook and his muscles is intimidating this man. Because when I tell you, if Unbothered was a person, it was Marquez. Marquez kept trying to hug his children. That daughter didn't want anything to do with him technically, because really Ken has, basically raised her. And so basically Ken told him, you need to step up as a man. He said, so you good? You good with that? You good with that? I mean, you got the house, you got the man. I mean, you got the girl. Slip of the tongue. You got the girl and whatnot. So, why you bothering me, basically? Let me run around your house, drink up your liquor, not bring no gift, and be the father today, if no other day. That's basically what he was saying to me. Negro, if you don't walk around, chuck around, and go on somewhere. So they go back and forth. Yeah. Sound like women. But that's neither here nor there. And the man of the house comes through. Jokes. Just jokes, people. I'm talking about Latricia. Latricia's like, you ruining this for my son. So we're going to talk later. That's why I decided to go ahead and sign in the papers. The papers were already notified. They came on the table. And then I'm talking through my teeth and moving my lips barely. The only time we saw Trish open her mouth was when she was discussing motel hotel. Something about him that makes you open your mouth, I guess. Ask Ariana. She should know. So then we get a scene with Melody, Latricia. No. We get a scene with Letitia, Kimmie, and Latricia. And so, now mind you, everybody's topic is the lipstick on the lips and how Melody brought it to the group. Now, to you Melody haters out there in my comments, could you please tell me, please, I'm begging you, excuse me, how was Melody supposed to handle this? How was she supposed to bring this to the group? She tried to talk to you and your afro, Kimmie. And see, the reason why I'm saying that's the afro and I don't like it, because I love natural hair. My hair is natural. I'm beginning to think that's a little afro wig. And she's not laying it right or something. But that's neither here nor there. She's like, well, you could talk to, she's talking to all these people about my business. Talking about how, like, y'all have done for the past 6 seasons. So you never went to Letitia to talk about Melody and Martell. Never. Now, while I agree that you may not agree with Melody's approach, her approach was to be what she is, to produce this show, to make it a success. Because finally, you have a little piece of birthday cake placed in front of you that you could eat off of. And now you trying to play the avoid game, the deflect game, because you the queen of that. Well, best believe, girls, I will have a conversation. Because she never implied to me that there was lipstick on his lips. Now, we go back to a previous clip that shows that Melody said, you think he was cheating? Yeah, absolutely. I think he was cheating. My judge. Now, remember, everything is in my opinion. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Now, remember, at the beginning of this video is the interview of all interviews. The most professional interview that I have ever seen in all of my 50 years. Now, getting back to the conversation at hand. So, we have a scene with Latricia and Marquez. She wants Marquez to understand that he has not been there. He wasn't there when her parents died and her sister died. He's like, this Negro is something else, ain't he? I told y'all long time ago days, that this wasn't nothing but a Martell Jr. Didn't I tell y'all that? And when I say Junior, I mean even more so Junior than Tank. Okay? This man leaves his family in the lurch. While Ken's in the background, by the way. And he has enough nerve to come across as if this woman owes him something. Just because he laid up and shot sperm up in her and produced the kid. She don't owe you a motherfucking thing. And I'm surprised you paid for that damn ice cream. But at the end of that tape, I bet you asked for your money back. Because you look like that type. Don't you though? So moving right along, we're going to get right on into that conversation with Melody and Kimmie. Now, mind you, in my video, The Perfect Couple, Hypocrisy, this conversation is already discussed because that was what was in the clip. But I just want to point out a few things or reiterate a few things that I'm going to point out here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, but I did not see a conversation between Kimmie and her husband. And that's my problem. Moon Pie, in his confessional, not to Melody's face. Well, Melody always is acting like she's... Now, I told you he the funeral director, right? Melody is always acting like she's happy, she's blessed, and she's at peace. But she stays stirring up trouble in everybody's marriages. And I can tell really that she's truly unhappy because she don't have a man. Y'all, the way I want to snatch his ass up and put him back in the sky where he belongs. Full moon head bastard. Listen to me, Linda. Listen to me, Linda. That lady is okay. When she says she's at peace, that's where I believe she is. Why is it that everybody who is against Melody thinks she's miserable because she don't have a man? No, motherfucker, she was miserable because she had one. Motel, hotel, milk that ass head was her whole misery. That was the misery living under her roof. That's misery. In those brown loafers with no socks. That was misery. Humping up on her, making babies with her, while also humping up on a trout mouth codfish. Okay? That's misery. Crying every day, trying to get him to come back to his family. That's misery. Knowing that he was cheating on her and gave him 5 years to cut her off. That's misery. Seeing her children crying for their dad to come home. Telling the trout mouth going on the cop slop on the knife side piece to leave their dad alone. That's fucking misery. Okay? Don't get it twisted. You sitting over there humping on your wife while she got the good counsel. That's misery. Okay? So apparently you men and your egos don't know what the fuck misery is. And you male identified as male-centered women don't know what misery is. Misery was our grandmothers knowing that Papa John had a baby down the street in the same neighborhood, but stayed in the marriage because she didn't have no place else to go. That's fucking misery. My grandmother told me that my great-grandfather had a baby with her sister. And she stayed in the marriage. Miserable. But she also told me that her daddy was a hoe. Those were my grandmama's words. And my grandmama thought that was cussing. Okay? She thought using 304 was cussing. Okay? But she didn't cuss. Right? But she had all the respect in the world for her Papa John. You couldn't say nothing bad about Papa John. But Papa John was 304. And she said that. And she vowed to never marry a man like Papa John, who had a baby with her mama's sister. And not only did he have a baby with her mama's sister, she thinks that my grandmother, my great-grandmother, her mother, passed away of a broken heart because she had to sit up and be friendly with her sister and help raise her damn brother niece. Is that what it was? Brother? No, he was a boy. Her brother nephew. I think that's how it goes. Yes, she died very young. Dealing with Papa John's ass. That's fucking misery. Now, and misery was your mama moving all the way to Huntsville to get away from your sad ass pappy. That's misery. Now, let me get on back to this interview. Because that's what it was, right? It was an interview between Kimmie and Melody. Melody said, well, Kimmie, I did ask you. I asked you what was going on. And did. Why are you sitting across this damn table from this woman acting as if she is doing something to you? When in all actuality, ain't nobody done nothing to you in that afro wig but your husband, honey. That's who you need to talk to. And see, the thing about Kimmie that irritates me so bad is she thinks if she comes to you with that calm-ass, condescending demeanor, that you're supposed to act like you don't know what the fuck is going on. No, bitch. We see you. We see you. And so, Melanie just kind of, what is it, Kimmie? You think I'm not supposed to ask questions? Well, in our conversation, you can go to talk to LATRICIA, and everybody else in our friend group about my business. But you don't come to me. Huh? Aren't you the same one who said that y'all couldn't talk about it? So since y'all can't talk about it, I might as well ask the other people around your ass. So, do you ask other people, now still interviewing Melanie, do you ask other people in your friend group the types of things that you asked about Maurice? Do you have some proof that he was cheating? Do you know? Like, well, all I'm saying is, I mean, he did have on the same clothes and he did have on that lipstick. Is that your proof? Me and my mans, we was together. Kimmie. I know you and your husband figure have gone around intimidating people, acting as if y'all smarter than everybody else, but you are not. Honey, you said yourself that you had to go around there to Credit One and look for him. Now, if you had known anything, you would have ran into old girl from the video. Because that's where Maurice and Marceau bounced up on her love. So you better be glad you didn't run in her and her belly over there. Big belly or candy. Over there down to the Credit One. You said that yourself. That you had to go search for him. I can't make this up, y'all. This is where the episode ends with their conversation. Okay? And with that, I'm going to close. Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Come on in. It's good over here. And still commercial free. Help me get some commercials, y'all. All I need is 1,000 subscribers. No, sorry, excuse me. I have 1,000 subscribers. I need y'all to watch my content. And I am an open book. If you don't like something that I'm saying, or there's something about my content that is causing you to venture to other places, no, you can venture to other places. I appreciate you watching other videos. That's not the point. Come over here, watch mine as well. I'm just asking. If it's something that's causing my return subscribers to not return, let me know so I can fix the problem. Tell me what it is that you think that I'm doing to stop y'all from viewing the videos after you give me 1,000 video views on one LAMH video and then give me 22 on another. And something ain't right. It should be at least 300 in the middle, I suppose. All right. Like I said, come on in, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell, but you will be notified when I upload a video. Share the video. Why? Because sharing is caring, and that gets me out into other venues other than YouTube. Even though I do share my own videos, because hey, if I don't work for myself, who's gonna work for me? All right. Now, as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces. And when we say comment, we mean it. Just be respectful.